Hi, Pastor Mike here of Christ Church Godeland. In this next set of talks, we're going to talk about prayer. Prayer is central to the Christian life. In fact, you could even go far as to say it is the Christian life. More than Bible study, more than doing good, more than avoiding sin, certainly more than going to church, which is still something you should do. But as far back as Genesis, we read that Adam and Eve walked with God in the garden in the cool of the day. Now, this didn't prevent the fall, but they walked with God. Later on, we can read that Enoch walked with God and was not, for God took him. This is found in Genesis. And then later on, Noah is saved through the ark because, as Genesis 6:9 says, Noah walked with God. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verses 12 says, "What does the Lord God, your God require from you but to fear the Lord your God, to walk in his ways and love him, and to serve the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul?" Micah 6:8, "He has told you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God?" And then in the New Testament, Galatians 5:25 says, "If we live by the Spirit, let us also walk by the Spirit." And earlier, Galatians 5:16 says, "But I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not carry out the desires of the flesh." Well, what does it mean to walk with God? Well, Amos chapter 3, verse 3 says, "Can two walk together unless they are agreed?" So first of all, walking with God means being in agreement with him. It means that you align your life, your values, your choices, your identity with that of God's himself. It's not coming to God with your own agenda or your own ideas. Rather, you come to God and align with him. You say, he is God and I am not, and therefore he's in charge. But walking with God is also conversing with him. It is doing life with God. It is talking with God. And this is where prayer comes in. In these talks, I want to help you grow in your connection with God, and that happens through prayer. Now, most people approach prayer as a duty, and they think of it, especially if they come from a Catholic or a high church background, as something formal to do, using words like thy and thou and didst and so forth. Nothing could be further from the truth. Real prayer is simply a conversation with God. It's talking to him about what's going on in your life, and then also listening to him as he speaks to you. And we'll explore more of this in the talks ahead. Until next time.